Rotimi Fakayejo, a stockbroker and capital market analyst, now joins me to discuss those trends and news that did shape trading at the Nigerian equities markets this week. Rotimi, always a pleasure to have you join us on Conversations on CNBC Africa. So I'd like you to start us off by telling us what activities actually did make the most impact at the Nigerian equities markets this week.
You can't actually pin it on anything major, but I'm interested to know that the market in itself has not really enjoyed the kind of aggressive buying that we've seen in time past. And more so as that may remain, the high expectation of the results of about 5 quoted banks who are bringing in audited half-year results, I think it's actually sending some good sensations to the market. And those ones are mainly Guaranty Trust Bank, Zenith, UBA, Access, and Stanbic. And I believe strongly that these ones, by the time the result comes out with a package of interim dividends, it definitely may make a little difference to what we are seeing right now. So I think that may, to an extent, be the major driver of the market. And what we have seen some slowdown is also because of the expectation of the GDP figures, which will be out on Monday. And I think that is giving a lot of people sleepless nights. And the earlier it comes for that Monday, I think the better for everyone.
So dividends and Q2 GDP, things to look forward to, depending on which side of the divide we're on to, might be a gain or a loss. Now, when you say nothing major has happened in the Nigerian equity space, I'm seeing a sort of war of the winners brewing between analysts watching the equity space and those watching the fixed income and FX space, who actually have said that their losses and the lackluster attitude that they have seen from investors might actually have been the gains that the equities market has seen this week, leading to the 3 consecutive green closes that the benchmark indicator, the all-share index, has seen. Do you agree?
Yes, I quite agree. Although, as it is, the gain is quite marginal. We saw gains starting from Wednesday, Thursday, and today. And the net change being 0.06% for the week. I think, at least it's much better than weeks whereby we've been booking losses at the close of the week. It's to a great extent the lackluster posture of the market right now, even as we see it in the fixed income market, it's still very much so in the equity market. And I think not so much has changed, except for the fact that at least the figures look green today, even sparingly.
So, Rotimi, I just want us to take a quick moment to look at the nature of corporate actions that we have seen so far in the past couple of weeks in the market. Talk about Airtel Africa PLC, the strategic partnership they've just announced with MoneyGram. And on the other hand, Ella Lake PLC announcing a potential purchase with some other firm in Delta State. What are your views on the nature of corporate actions that we have seen and what they may tell us of interests by investments in the markets?
For the two, Ella Lakes and Airtel, we didn't see much impact in that on approaching transactions this week, especially today. Like, for instance, Ella Lakes didn't trade any share today, and Airtel traded 454 shares. But as it is, Airtel is actually extending the relationship they already have with other international money transfer platforms like World Remit, and a few others, Western Union, and I think MasterCard. And I think having consolidated this, they are actually putting investors and their clients in a position whereby whichever way you want to go, be it MoneyGram, be it World Remit, be it MasterCard or Western Union, you may actually pass through Airtel. And I think it's a good development. For Ella Lakes, I believe strongly that this new takeover of an oil palm in Delta State is definitely going to add value. And I believe that when we get more facts about this transaction, definitely investors will be able to make a better judgment. There are also situations in the insurance industry. Prestige Assurance is doing a rights issue, and Consolidated Hallmark has listed additional issues in preparation for the new regulated increase in share capital, which has been put forward to them through Micron. NICOM. And I believe strongly that all of this put together is definitely going to impact in that industry. Some may not be able to make it, or as long as we make it, it's going to definitely lead to an expansion of business for them. And I think it's quite a good development, and even at this time.
Rotimi, still looking at some market news, we also have CNI Leasing announcing their plans to float a 10 billion naira bond within the capital markets. What might this news portend for the market at this time?
Well, we know fully well that CNI Leasing has been a leader in that particular segment of the market. And I think these loan stock, which they want to do, is definitely going to give them access to more funds and being able to carry out a much larger ticket transactions as it may be. And I think this also will, to a great extent, impact on their share price, although it may not be the immediate, because definitely we're going to see an improved performance in their P&L. And I think as such, we definitely are seeing an expanded market for these companies and also being able to do much better than they have always done. So I believe the proposed loan stock also is definitely an avenue for investors to actually put in some more money and be able to have a good return in terms of fixed income investment.